Tom, what's the biggest difference in Lofthouse in the last 3 or 4 weeks?
First thing that comes to mind is urgency. His back was against the wall, and so we changed some things, and more than it's not, it's not something that's sit here and be a genius. I'm not a genius to tell you what's changed. He's become a complete wrestler, or more of a complete wrestler, and just tougher.
How many buttons did you have to push to get more out of him when you know he's capable of more?
I think you give credit to Morningstar, and that's number one. Number two is Grant Gambrell gave himself a chance, and so we did some switching around there, and then we had a wrestle off. So maybe that helps to create some urgency as well. But it's a tribute to Ethan, probably number one, and then number two, give Morningstar a lot of credit.
Coach, what's the status on Bobby Telford?
We got to get some joints unlocked. So we'll go from there.
Is it safe to assume that he will wrestle tomorrow?
It's not safe to say anything. You saw what happened when he walked out the mat, right? We're working on it. He's got a lot of guts. Be easy to pack up and go home. Medical forfeit, loss doesn't count against you, but he's giving it more time, so that's his call too. That's what we need.
Anything else? Getting the wrestle back has to be happy.
Excuse me?
Getting in a wrestle back has to make you happy.
That's good, yeah, and we just wrestle all the way. Complete your matches. At the end, we're just wrestling to keep him underneath us, and then the guy does one more move and reverses us. Instead of wrestle when the guy's going around and then get all the way over and then tackle him to his hip. Just wrestle all the way to completion. Nick Moore's hard on himself. He's a competitor, and he gets not frustrated, but he gets hard on himself. It's like he wants to kick himself out there. Just go out there and wrestle, because he can wrestle. But just go to the end. Go to the end of the hold. Complete. Finish.
You guys have had a little bit of everything today. Some pins, some losses maybe that you like back. The Telford thing. What kind of feeling do you take away from day one?
I don't know if you have feelings. You have feelings in this sport? I don't know. If you had feelings, you'd be on a roller coaster, and it's one of those things where it's one match at a time, and as coaches, you got to get your guys ready to go every round, every match. And Nick Moore, I know he has Bloomsburg tomorrow. That's what it was in my mind, because he's the last guy that walked out of the tunnel. We got Beerette coming up right now, and I know that he has to put Harvard through a tough match, because Harvard, is athletic fellow, so we need to put him through a tough match. He's probably going right now.
Could you talk about Tony's performance today coming out?
2 falls, and you can't beat that.
Anything else?